Yo, what's up, dude? Welcome to Castle Idler. This looks like an idle tower defense game, and we're going in blind, and we're gonna check it out. Empty save file, send me. Okay, I like the aesthetic already. It seems cute. Build tower, arrow tower. I mean, this is tower defense 101, right? Towers require population. Gotcha, click this. Okay, there's the idle situation. Are we getting our butts beat already? What happens if we die? Uh-oh. Is there any, towers require population. Okay, I understand that. Well, let me wrap my head around this. So we need more population before we can maybe get another tower. Population. Oh, okay. So I bought, population with money. So let's buy another arrow tower. Okay, here we go. We're starting to connect the dots. We can get another arrow tower. You can delete and upgrade towers by clicking on them. Okay, thanks. So we should be able to kill most of these guys now. Kill streak. It looks like we need to get a kill streak going. And then when they get to our base, it resets our kill streak. Yes? Yes, okay. So there's no real downside to... I mean, there is a downside to... Let's do a damage accretion here. Oh, yeah. I like that. Okay, I see it. I'm feeling it. Why do I have 1 second? Is that how many minutes I've been playing? Alright. We might as well unlock an ice tower, yeah? I would like to... Extra arrows, 0. I guess we can put more population in. Oh, we got 10, okay, so there's levels? Hey, I'm going in blind. I'm trying to figure this out here. Okay, so we got a new world. Let's do ice tower me into arrow tower. Arrow tower gets a damage accretion. Not quite what we're looking for here. This is spicy. Let's just keep clicking on our thing. Do we get currency for killing these guys? Let's see. I didn't even notice. Yeah, it looks like we do. I'm like, let me see if let me see if I get something for killing these guys, and then I just don't pay attention. All right, so we have 5 population. Let's extra arrows. I need 10 population to do that. So let's buy population and then extra arrows. Let's see what that does. Does he shoot twice as fast? Oh no, he shoots double. Okay, I see. Let's increase the damage of our ice towers. And then let's start clicking these and get going here. How's the audio? Is it a little too quiet? Or is it a little too loud? Should be fine. How's our kill streak? 13. And it has been reset. That's a shame. Let's do a slow duration increation and an attack speed duration. Okay, I'm feeling it, man. This is a vibe. The only thing that's going to hold this game back at this point for me is if it's not balanced right. But as of right now, I'm feeling it, brother. I like the double arrow vibes. What? Blast radius? Yeah, let's do a blast radius. I honestly probably should have done it on this guy, but let's just save up 32. Buy another population. And then do a blast radius on this guy as well. I like it. So we're at a 17 kill streak. We've almost won this. We should be good. I think we're stable here. This is, again, just so you know, I'm not going to be very efficient at I'm not going to be very efficient at a tower defense game. I'll tell you that right now. What are these gems that we're getting? What does that do? All right, let's throw an ice tower here. Give me an arrow tower here. Give me another ice tower here. Give me a population extra arrows. And then give me a blast radius. Blast radius. And then give me... I don't know. Another arrow tower here. What do you think? Come on, get this guy. Oh, okay. That's okay. So we need a little bit more damage here. Let's get an arrow tower over yonder. I like the vibe of it. The music seems a little simple, but it's quite relaxing. I am going to lower the audio just a smidge. Just a smidge. I'm having a good time with this. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not a huge tower defense guy, but I have played my fair share of tower defense games. I can kind of see why this is an idle game as well. You have your stars here. I'm wondering, do you think we're gonna unlock more towers? That would be cool. I think we should do an extra arrows 20 population. We should save up for that. That's gonna take forever. Doesn't matter. We're done. Record time. I like how there's time limits and stuff. You need a prestige. It resets your progress but makes you way stronger. Ooh, okay. I like it. So that's what these gems are. This is where the idle game thing comes in. Arrow damage multiplier. You can now upgrade the damage multiplier of arrow towers. Okay, seems good. Double clicks. Star clicks are worth 2 times as much gold. Deadly clicks. Star clicks deal 1 damage to all enemies on the screen. I think we should just get one of each of these. Ooh, and then we unlock more. Let's just save these because we don't have the currency anyway. Let's do it. Let's do it again. I frick with this. Let's get our arrow tower. How do we do? Oh, damage multiplier. We need 5 population. Let's do it. That's probably not that good. Let's get a damage increase in here. Oh, when we collect money, it does a damage now. Interesting. And we can beat our time now. This is nice. This is nice. Not gonna lie. I am feeling a little under the weather. I apologize. Just, it's not that big of a deal. Don't worry about it. It's population me. Ice me. Population me a couple more times and then extra arrow me. Population me. Ice me. And then we need to do a damage on ice towers. It's important. Oh, we could do this too. Dude, we're dominating. I'm a little... You know what would be cool is if, I'm looking for a pause. I guess it doesn't matter. There's not, a super bad reason for, the enemies getting to your castle. It's not that big of a deal. But if it would be cool if, you could get ready for a little bit before the wave started. You know what I mean? Just saying. Population, extra arrows. Let's do this. Yep, kill those guys. Come on, give me a coin. Yes, we got it. All right, so that's doing its thing. Population. Let's do a blast radius, and let's focus on some damage stuff here. Yeah, we got this in the bag. I like this, dude. I really like the tower defense style of gameplay. And we're combining it with idle game progression where you prestige, and you get stronger and you do it again. I love that, dude. I love it. There's a game I play on my phone that's kind of like, it's not tower defense at all, but it's, again, we can let these guys get to the end. It's not that big of a deal. Let's slow down. Let's do an arrow tower here. This will be kind of our big boy. We'll have another arrow tower here, and then we'll have an ice tower here. And let's get some coin. Again, we're just prepping right now. I don't really care if these guys get to the end. Let's do an ice damage increase. Slow duration. We'll do an arrow tower attack speed increase. Again, I say this almost every video. Increase is 100% a word. And if you don't accept that, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's not my problem. We got a damage increase here. We might actually get through. We might be stable right now. We'll see. I would say, this is the demo, by the way. So I don't know how work in progress this game is. It seems kind of simple, but I don't think that's a bad thing. It seems very relaxing. It's a vibe. But, maybe you have, a different music track every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? That might be beneficial. All right, what are we doing here? Let's do an ice. Let's do an ice here. And then an arrow on the corner. This will be our big guy for now. And then why don't we do another ice and then another arrow? I don't know. Why not? Couldn't hurt, right? We are out of population, so we're gonna buy some more population, and we're gonna give we're gonna save up. We're gonna save up extra arrows right here. Let's get some cash. Let's do a slow duration incretion there. Yeah, listen, incretion, if it's probably not a word. I actually haven't looked it up. But if incretion isn't a word, I honestly think it should become one. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Like, why are you so passionate? What are you, a cop? Like, why are you so passionate about incretion not being a word? Just let it happen. Do attack speed. These guys are gonna get through, and that's okay. We're still kind of working on our build. I see how it's gonna get idle. It's gonna get very idle soon. And then I guess, you know, once we get to that point, that's gonna be when we might decide to prestige, right? I think we can get through this level though. I'm confident. We run into this situation here. Yeah, and he gets through. Oh, give me a coin to click. Yes. All right, we might be good now. Oh, it's tough. Yeah, I don't know if these guys are gonna die. Yeah, I can't do anything. We're close though, so I'm gonna let it happen. I think we prestige right after this level, because it is getting a little spicy. We have 5 population. Why don't we throw an extra arrow tower in here? You know what I'm saying? That might be what we need to push us over the edge. It's not, but hey. Again, I'm probably not using my towers very effectively, but I've never been a big tower, you know, expert, like tower defense expert. That's not why you're here. I'll tell you that right now. We seem stable. Yeah, I feel like we're stable. I like the ice guys because they do splash damage. They affect everyone in a pile. That seems good. It does feel like we are finally stable. And I think that we prestige now. What do you think? Let's do it. Prestige me. I love the prestiging. I'm a big fan of that. When you click the prestige button, it should probably pause what's going on in the background, because you're going to hear my castle getting hit in a moment. Just saying. Also... Okay. Never mind. Ice slows enemies for 10% more. Anytime an enemy is hit, you gain 1 gold. Let's definitely grab that. After prestiging, you keep 1,000 golds. I can just grab all of these. Oh, look, we have this. For levels you have already completed, only half as many kill streaks are required. That seems nice. Extra population. Start with 10 extra population. Permaslow. Oh, jeez. Okay. I like the upgrades already. I'm enjoying that. Let's do ice. Let's do arrow. Let's increase the population and do arrow. I mean, this is gonna be easy. You don't got to do much here. I like how you can half the kill streaks required though, because I mean, we've already proven that we can do this. What are our Yeah, because you can cancel. What did we get? We got ice slows enemies for 10% more, and then anytime an enemy is hit, so we'll get a little bit more economy here, and then we have a prestige increation. Okay, so this prestige wasn't too terribly good. Ice, arrow. Let's do a population increase. I have 1,000 gold, by the way. Let's just pimp out population like crazy. We'll do extra arrows, damage multiplier. And then we'll throw another arrow guy here. Same thing. Yeah, we should be good now, honestly. I didn't realize how... I guess every time every time the enemies get hit, we get a coin. I guess that's really helping us out here. Awesome. Let's ice. We'll put an arrow in the middle, and we are going to pimp out this arrow like crazy. And then we're going to increase arrow damage and attack speed. And honestly, that might be good enough right here. We can even ice right here. and then increase slow duration and attack speed maybe for ice towers. These go for all of our towers, so we probably want to prioritize that. I don't know why I couldn't say that sentence. Yeah, I really want to get the only takes half as many kills, because I've already proven myself here, you know what I'm saying? Send me. I like this game so far. I'm genuinely enjoying this. This game is a vibe. What would I change here? There's some small UI. I don't even know if it's UI, but like when you open up the prestige menu, should freeze what's behind it, that kind of thing. I wasn't thinking here. Arrow, and then ice, and then arrow. I don't know. Why not? Damage. Let's see what happens here. Are we sustainable? Let's do an arrow damage increation, and maybe even an ice increation and a slow duration increation. We're definitely earning a lot more money now, which is cool. And I think we're self-sufficient again. But yeah, maybe like that menu thing. What I was talking about earlier, when you start a level, it'd be cool to have, you know, maybe a play button, you know, like begin combat or something button. So you could just kind of think about what you want to do before the enemies start flying in. I don't know. It's not anything that big. I have very minor gripes though, I'll tell you that. Let's do an ice here and then 2 arrows here. You know what I'm saying? Let's do that. And then I'll even throw like another ice here. And then let's try to earn enough money for an arrow right here. Excuse me, voice crack. I'm an adult, man. I'm having a good time. I love games like this. This is the type of, like, here's the thing. This is the demo, okay? So I think the success of this game is gonna rely heavily on price, right? So if this game's like $20, I don't think it's gonna do well. I don't think it's got enough going on. But I don't think every game needs to be a $60 release, okay? So, but what if this game was, I don't know, let's say this game was $5? I'm not trying to be the price guy. Well, ice. This is unprecedented territory, by the way. This is gonna be our big damage guy, and then we're gonna ice them. We'll do 2 damage guys here. We are out. No, we have a little bit of population. We'll do another ice because we ice them here and then we ice them here. I don't know. Let's do a population, and then we're gonna do arrow tower here, and hopefully that's gonna be enough. It's not. Oh, he's gonna get by. That's okay. But yeah, I think the price is gonna kind of decide this game's fate. If this game is, you know, a good value, and I don't know what that value is, and I'm not comfortable saying that value. But if that value is good, I think this game will do well because it plays really well. I'm enjoying it. The prestige mechanic is cozy. We're just gonna let stuff happen here. We're gonna gain money because I feel like we are self-sufficient, and we're gonna probably struggle our way through level 7 because I feel like we did this pretty easily. I feel like this strat right here was really smart. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but I could be the best tower defense player of all time. All right, next. We have 27 gems. What are we doing here? Let's do a ice and then an arrow, and we're gonna pimp this out a little bit, and then we're gonna do another arrow. We're gonna pimp this out a little bit, and then we're gonna do another arrow and an ice. And I'm just kind of I'm going with my heart here. I'm sure you can tell. Let's get a population, and we'll do damage multiplier. I'm not trying to win right now. I'm just trying to get a good base going. Let's do an attack speed on the ice towers. And I think I want to do an attack speed on our arrow tower and see where that gets us. We're real close to being self-sufficient. When I say self-sufficient, I mean stable. We only need 16 kill streak here too. This must be a challenging level. But yeah, if this game is a decent price, this is kind of a no-brainer for me. Like, just grab the game. It's a vibe. It's fun. Yeah, we're kind of hitting a wall here, not gonna lie. What am I doing wrong here? Our ice towers aren't able to splash, really. Let's do an attack speed on arrows. See if we notice that. I feel like we do notice that a little bit. Let's see. I'm wondering what else I want in a game like this. I mean, who knows what other kind of, perks we can unlock. So, only time will tell. Let's do a slow duration increasing. I don't know. Not really sure what we're missing here. I might prestige after this level. I think I will, actually. I like that. I like being able to decide when you want to prestige, you know? We are going to beat this level, though. This is a sunken cost fallacy. We already put too much effort into this shit, so... We're really close, I think. I'm not sure what we're missing here. If you're a tower defense guy, you probably... Oh, come on! Oh, we almost had it. If you're a tower defense guy, you probably already know what I'm doing wrong here. And, you know, I appreciate you judging my gameplay here. Come on, get him. Alright, so what are we doing wrong? What did we mess up here? We could try to mess with their priority. Let's do last priority on this guy. Maybe he doesn't need to always be attacking that, you know? Let's see if that helps. I feel like he needs to do first priority because he's the last line of defense. Maybe I shouldn't have put an ice here. Because my metallic... Oh, you know what? Let's do last. And let's slow him down here so our arrow guys can do more damage. Yeah, he's not hitting. Interesting. That's okay. I don't know if the ice tower... Maybe we'll do an attack speed. I guess we gotta... These are the only cheap upgrades left. Is the attack speed duration. We definitely need a prestige after this. We're feeling it. Okay. Get him. What if we change it? Oh, I couldn't think fast enough. Okay. How about now? Yeah, get him. Okay. Did we do something right here? I think we're good now. Let's get some coins. I think we did it. Finally. That was kind of a struggle, not gonna lie. Yeah, if you're a tower defense guy, this is probably a lot more solvable than I'm making it out to be. Because there, you know, if you've ever played a tower defense game before, there's like an order in which you put your towers, optimal, yada, yada, yada. I don't even want to hear it. That's not for me. I'm here for the idle game mechanics, not the tower defense stuff. I do appreciate a tower defense game, though. Okay. Let's prestige. Let's start with more population. I think that's important. Perma slow. You can now upgrade ice towers to slow enemies by 20% after they thaw out. Tactical experience. For levels, let's definitely do the half as many kill streaks. And then let's do the perma slow. And we have 16 gems left, so we can do more. Gain 4 times as much gold from kills. Unlock the slicer tower. I mean, we have to grab that, right? This is kind of what I was looking for. Is there another tower? It costs 20 population. Give me a... Oh, brother. I like that. I'm a fan of that. This game just bumped up in dopamine. Let's do the slicer tower here. And let's just focus on population. Oh, yeah. So can they get hit multiple times? Yeah, each blade will hit them. Oh, boy. Yeah, we don't have to do nothing here. Slicer tower, we can do a damage increase as well. I wonder what the... Let's click on him, too. It is nice to get your times down, you know, on a level that you struggled with. Now, you know. Slicer count? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's over, dude. This feels great. Maybe we'll put, like, an ice here. Maybe we should have put an ice here and then a slicer here. You know what I mean? It don't matter right now. We'll think about it, because I would like to slow them down in the slicer area. Oh, I heavily recommend this game as of right now. This is really nice. I don't think we have to do anything here. Oh, but it's going with the enemies. So would you... so it's going with their pathing. I'm not sure how I can... Can you put the slicer in an area where it goes against their pathing? I don't think you can, right? This seems objectively worse for slicer, but that's okay. We'll do ice and then our slicer situation. And then we could even do like a like an arrow guy. Have 3 different towers on the map at one time. I'm getting achievements, baby. Okay. Give me a coin. Give me a coin. Coin me. Oh, we got him right at the end there. Hell yeah. Okay, let's get a arrow. Nice. All right, so now we're gonna run into some struggles on this map here, probably. We definitely want to do a slicer at the end here. And this goes against their pathing, right? So we're just gonna mess them up. We'll do an ice guy. We might be good with just this setup. We're gonna grab another population while we can. I mean, it's done. It's over. I'll tell you that. Put in an ice and a slicer in this combo. Yeah, it's over. We got a huge completion time record break. Okay, so we want to put... It would go like this. So we kind of want to put it on the top here, right? Because it would go against. Then we'll do an icer here. And then he'll go after the last one. I almost want to do another slicer. I cannot do that, though. We'll do an arrow and then a damage multiplier on that guy. And we'll kind of see where we're at. We'll do a ice tower situation here. Very interesting. There's definitely a lot of strategy changing here, because I'm pretty sure I dominated this level last time. Or was this the one that we had a little struggle with? We might have had a little bit of a struggle here. Excuse me. I apologize. That's okay. We'll figure this out. We're definitely struggling here. We're slowing them down through here. The slicer damage is 1500, so we're not going to get there anytime soon. We need 1,000 for a population as well. I think I might have messed up. We could delete it. Do we get money back for deleting it? We don't get money back for deleting it, but we get our population back, which is kind of what matters. So how... I feel like maybe this isn't... Oh, but it doesn't cost money to build towers. Okay, so yeah. Oh, so you can kind of just do whatever you want here. Okay, so let's try putting... What do we want to do here? Let's do... I feel like you want to put it against, right? So then we do ice. I don't think that's good right there. I don't know if the slicer uses a lot of population, man. I don't know if it's very good for us. You know what I'm saying? The slicer does 5 damage, but an arrow tower does like 4 damage, and it has a damage multiplier. Yeah, I don't know if this is it. So let's say we do, you know, an arrow tower here, and we do extra arrows. I don't even know if extra arrows is worth that. I think a damage multiplier is. I guess extra arrows is. I don't know. Hold on. I'm in the lab right now, okay? Arrow tower, damage multiplier. We have 40 population still. We should definitely pimp this out. Perma slow. So you get slowed, and then even after you thaw out, you're still a little slower. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And then what if we put a slicer tower here? We're definitely struggling here. What if we put an ice tower here? And we do a slicer tower here? I don't think that's very efficient. This is interesting to me. Let's do a slicer tower here. And then an arrow tower here. Damage multiplier. We are gaining some coins while we're doing this. So, you know, we're just kind of in the lab, you know? We only need 8 kill streak. This is definitely a skill check level for sure. I don't know if the slicer tower is good in any way, shape, or form. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Damage multiplier. And then let's just do a couple extra arrows on each guy here. And I have a feeling we're going to be in a good spot. We'll do a arrow damage increation. Damage. And then we're going to do attack speed. And I feel like we should be good after this. Or at least close to good. This guy doesn't have the extra arrows down here. Okay, are we good now? This guy's pretty strong. I think we're good now. We could also mess with some prioritization. I don't know, the slicer tower doesn't really feel like it's quite there yet. In the early levels, it's cool, but it's too much population for what it does. You know what I mean? We completed it. Let's go. So, did we give up here? Oh, you come down here now. And so it goes clockwise. So I feel like this would be a great place for a slicer tower. This would be a good place for an ice tower. You're going to do last. How much is the slicer tower? It's 20. Yeah, so the slicer count, it's not... Because you know what I mean? If the slicer tower is 20 and an extra slicer is 10... It's not really beneficial at all to... I mean, it is. It's more slicer stuff. Am I making any sense right now? Probably not. 1,500 for the damage increase. I wonder how good that would be. We still have 40 population, so let's relax here. Slicer would be good here, too. I'm trying to use the slicer. It's just not gonna work ever. So... We'll do extra arrows, damage multiplier, and then we do... When do they thaw out? I don't know if it's smart to do last on this guy. I think we do first here. So they run out for about here. So I think we do another item, and then we do this one last. Okay? And then we do another arrow here. I'm trying to cook right now, okay? Give me a break. So let's see where we're at here. We are getting a ton of piling here. Why don't we just do another ice here? We'll do last. I don't know. And then give me an ice damage increase and an attack speed. And then an attack speed. And let's collect some monies. I don't know, man. Yeah, I feel like the slicer isn't really, you know, that might need some balance. I said pretty early in the video that, you know, balance was a thing. I didn't even realize that 30 minutes has passed. Holy crap. This game grips you. Let's complete this level, prestige one more time, and kind of see where we're at, and then call it a day. We could definitely do like an arrow tower here, and then like a damage multiplier, and maybe that will wrap up everything. We'll do an attack speed and a slow increase. This is definitely not going to wrap it up. How are we doing with our prioritization and our towers? I feel like the way they all get splashed here, I feel like that's really good. Am I crazy? I don't know. He's so close. He got splashed again. Oh, we did get him? Okay. So are we self-sufficient? I feel like we're close. Let's get the tower attack speed. This game is really fun. It's deceptively simple. Because once you get to this stage, there's a lot of strategy involved here. A lot of classic tower defense strategy. I'll tell you what. If you are a tower defense guy and an idle game guy, this game scratches both itches extremely well. And so you need to be in on this. We finished it, by the way. It's the greatest day of my life. I think that level 9 is going to be a challenge for us, though. Yeah, there's a lot of strategy involved here. So let's see what kind of upgrades we can do. So we can do 4 times as much gold from kills. It costs 15 gems. Diversification. Enemies take 25% damage for each unique tower on the map. That might be pretty good for using the slicer. Let's grab that. And then we might as well grab this. And now we've unlocked some more upgrades. Auto stars will click themselves from now on. After prestiging, you will start from level 5. You can now upgrade the arrow tower to inflict poison. When enemies are hit by ice, they are frozen in place for 0.15 seconds. Well, we might as well grab this because it costs 1 gem. Might as well grab this because it costs 1 gem. And then we could pick one of these. I feel like we do poison arrow strat. And then we are encouraged to diversify our towers now. Now we start on level 5 here. So let's ice. And then, you know, arrow, I guess. Oh, we don't have the population. But now we do more damage based on that. Let's increase the slicer damage. And then the arrow tower damage. Like a lot. Arrow towers are my favorite, I think. And then this should be an auto win here. Interesting. Okay, let me play a little bit longer. This game has got its claws in me a little bit. Oh, and I like how it automatically clicks the stars. Becomes pretty AFK now. I like that. Something else that I'm not really acknowledging is the fact that you can prestige it whenever you want. So if you get to the levels that I'm getting on, you're like, this is a little too hard. Prestige early. Why not? Prestige a little early. Grab an upgrade or two. You can upgrade a little quicker than what I'm doing. Okay, so we're on level 6 now. Let's see if... oh, no. We smashed this last time, didn't we? Let's do slicer. Let's do an ice. And then let's do an arrow right in the same area. And this should just be disgusting. Auto star auto click is... there's an option for it, too. And I respect that. Oh, look at this. Unique tower buff plus 75%. That's almost doubling my damage, by the way. Just want to put that out there, I think. So we dominated that. We didn't even get a record time. I guess I didn't react fast enough. So we want our slicer to go like here maybe? Or like, no, here's bad because it goes with them. Sorry, I have to do this to to pay attention. All right, we'll do that, and then we'll do arrow here. This is the one we had a little bit of trouble with, didn't we? Oh, poison damage is 0. Or it's 10 population. Let's do a slicer damage. Let's do ice tower damage. And let's do a bunch of population here. We have 10 population. We could do poison damage. Let's do it. And see how effective it is. It seems effective, man. So we want the poison guy to be hitting a different enemy each time. So we kind of want him to attack the last priority. Am I thinking about that right? Because then he diversifies his poison. Let's just see if that works. We'll do an ice tower. We'll do all of this because we're gonna have plenty of money. I really like this game, man. I was planning on checking out this game for like 20 minutes, and it's already double that. And I don't mind at all. This is fun. I'm having a ball. Okay, are we self-sufficient here? Let's get some population increations. And, you know, we could even do like an arrow tower in the beginning. That's just a poison guy, you know? That's his role. He attacks last. This is quite interesting. We destroyed our record time there, which makes sense. All right. All right, right. They're coming from this side. So we definitely want a slicer here. And we probably want to pimp it out. Which means we probably want to ice here. Which means we want to arrow here. And then I would like to, excuse me, I'd like to save up enough to poison it. 4,500 per slicer damage, by the way. That's rough. Let's see where we're at now. I mean, they get slowed like crazy here. And once they pile up, too, it's really beneficial. And then the slicer can hit them more. And this is just a good thing going on here. I think we're good. We'll increase the damage that this guy does, too. Because he hits all of them, man. Like, this ice tower, I originally wasn't going to plan on using him a lot. But he's pretty good. We dominated our record time again. Was this where we got stuck? Level 9? Yeah. Dang, we are cruising. Okay, so it's gonna go like this. There's not really that many areas where we can, I guess maybe here might be good for a slicer, but it's not that good. This might be better. We'll do 3. Then we can ice here. Okay. I almost want a slicer again here. You know? Is that crazy? Because he hits again. We can population again. I don't know, man. What if we use slicer count? We do mess him up. We might be able to clean up here. We'll see. This would be cool if we could just get through this one pretty quick. I feel like we're on to something here. We're not using any arrow towers, so we won't worry about that. Let's definitely do a damage increase here. We're getting a ton of gold as well because there's so many enemies. We might die here. No? Okay. I feel like we're good. And I'm happy about that. Hey, our strategy worked. You know what? We're missing out on our arrow tower. Unique. Oh, we got hit. Okay, that's okay. So why don't we delete this and we'll just do a regular slicer here and then we'll do an arrow tower just for damage. You know, just a little something. And I think that'll increase the damage of everything else by a lot. And maybe that will do enough. You know what I'm saying? It kind of depends on the timing of this. I could definitely do this a little bit more optimally. It is working, though. This is just the kill zone right here. I'm into this, man. This is a phenomenal game. This is a really fun game. 2 minutes for a stage that is our first try. Not too bad. Level 10. Look at this. Oh, so it's a crossroads here. So what if we did this? We hit them. That's not very good. That's not good. Maybe we could do this. That seems pretty good, right? Maybe like that. We definitely want to ice them right here. And then I think we slice them right here. And I think we want to pimp this one out a lot. And then we need our arrow guy here. I guess we'll arrow here. I don't know. Why not? We'll just kind of see where we're at, okay? $4,500 for a slicer tower. I'm gonna save up for that just to kind of see where we stand, okay? We're gonna see if he tears it up. It seems like that could be enough. Believe it or not. I know it sounds insane. This could be it. Why don't we get a little population, a little slow duration? Brother, we did that amazingly quick. I just want to put that out there. Level 10 completed. This is rough. Let's prestige here. Just because, you know, I think this is going to be the end of the video. Frozen stiff. When enemies are hit by ice, they are frozen. Let's grab that. Now we have a little bit more. Faster slicing. You can now upgrade the slicer towers to spin faster. Even more population. How much is the slicer? 20? Frost bloom. When chilled slimes die, they emit an ice explosion. I feel like we don't really kill the slimes often when they're chilled, so I think we get faster slicing and even more population. Why do I want to keep playing the game? This is crazy. So we want to do our slicer here, which means we want to do an arrow or an ice here, which means we want to do an arrow here. Honestly, that should be solved. No, it's not. We'll do another slicer here. That should be good. This level's a little tricky. It's not tricky, but there's not a lot of like death areas. Rotate speed is 10 pop. That's a pretty big speed increase too. Okay, I gotta peel myself away from this game. This game is phenomenal. This is a really great demo, really great proof of concept for the game. And yeah, I gotta pull myself away. I want to keep playing though, more than you understand. And honestly, I probably will keep playing this after the video. I'm kind of addicted. Castle Idler demo. I mean, hey, it's a simple concept, easy to pick up, hard to master. It's tower defense. It's an idle game. There's prestige mechanics. There's cool different tower interactions. There's perks that you could do for each tower. I love the dynamic of the population compared with the golds. It causes you to kind of, you know, look into two different aspects of upgrading stuff. I'm rambling now. It's a phenomenal game. It's just a demo. It's free. Go download the demo, see if you like it. Add it to your wish list. I'm going to put a link down there so you can check it out. And while you're down there, subscribe. Why not? And I'll see you later. Peace.